Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone that rule well. And I want to give peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you all, I say Shalom. This is Brother Mayaka Aleph from the GMS West Palm Beach Camp, and Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now, through the spirit on the highways and byways, the elders and apostles, the great millstone, they brought up the Industrial Revolution, man. And the Industrial Revolution started in the 1700s, and it's really a way to mark the time period where humans or people began using machines for industrialization. Instead of using human power, they started using machines to do the work, right? And the Industrial Revolution was only possible because of the slave trade, right? Esau, Edom, and the wicked, and of course the so-called white man Esau, Edom, and these other heathen nations, they came up by having free labor. So with all that excess wealth, they had the ability to start the industrial revolution, man. Also as a way to find a way to replace the slaves, man, because slavery was going to be abolished, so they had to figure out a way to you know find basically slaves that work without you having to feed them, without you really having to house them, that needed very little maintenance, that didn't complain. Basically machines. But Esau Edom, was only able to start or fund the Industrial Revolution because of what he did to Jake, man. Uh, Let me go to real quick to the book of First Maccabees, chapter 2 and verse 10. One nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and had gotten of her spoils, right? All of her ornaments are taken away. Of a free woman, she has become a bond slave, right? Because Jake was carried away into captivity because we went off, but all these other nations benefited from it, right? And this is why all these other nations have to go into captivity too, because what goes around comes around. But the reason I'm bringing this out is because the new, the next industrial revolution, or industry 4.0, or the fourth industrial revolution, it's really the digital uh, industrial revolution, man. All right. So what their goal is now is to use technology and data to fund the next industrial revolution. All right. Industry 4.0, also called the fourth industrial revolution or 4IR, is the next phase in the digitization of the manufacturing sector, driven by disruptive trends including the rise of data and connectivity, analytics, human machine interaction, and improvement in robotics, right? What they said, the key point is human machine interaction, right? Because the end goal is really the MOTB, man. Their end goal is really to implant everybody with the C hip, with the chip, man, that makes them basically forever slaves to Esau Edom, man. And there's nothing new under the sun, as it says in the scriptures, man. So they're just trying to do. They're trying to take the Lord's place and having perpetual rulership, man. All right, but these niggas are never gonna come. Their plan is never gonna come to fruition, man. Let's see the book of Exodus, chapter 21. I'll start from the top. Now, these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the seventh he shall go out free for nothing. Right? Because as an Israelite, you can't put another Israelite into captivity. You can't have an Israelite slave. You can have an Israelite working for you. He could be your servant, but you can't rule over him with cruelty, man. All right? So, but he's allowed to be your servant, man. But Esau Edom really perverts the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Verse 3. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. Right. So whatever he came in with, he's gonna leave with, man. And whatever he didn't have when he came in, he's gonna if he gets it while he's a in servitude, it's gonna remain with the master in servitude, as it's gonna explain. Verse 4: If his master had given him a wife, and she had borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. Right. Even in captivity, man, our sons and daughters truly aren't ours, man. That's why Esau Edom, technically, in their rulership, man, has the right to take them away, man. Esau Edom could say anything and take it and legally, and say it's legal, and legally take your children away, man. Verse 5: And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through within all, and he shall serve him forever. Right. And this is the times that we're coming into, man. This is the plan of the wicked elite, man. But instead of using an awl, they're gonna use a digital awl, or they're gonna use an awl and plant you instead of just making a hole. They're gonna inject you or plant you with the C hip, man, with the RFID technology, and then through the spirit, that's you saying that you want to serve your master forever, and that's you calling the wicked elite your master too. If you take the Revelation 13 and 16, man. But this is the times that we're coming into, man. Really, the world's gonna be made a choice, man. The world is gonna have to make a choice soon come, man. Revelation 3 and 10: Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, right? The hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, right? The hour of temptation is coming, and this temptation is going to be heavy. This is why the majority of people are going to fold, unless you have Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai on your side, man. But just like the first industrial revolution, how it was funded by the slave trade and the free labor, this fourth industrial revolution is basically funded the same way. We're still in captivity, working for free, because things that we receive when we work, these Federal Reserve notes, are truly worthless at the end of the day. So really, we're working for free. The only reason that you're able to acquire things with these Federal Reserve notes currently is because people are still willing to accept them. So all it takes is for people to stop willingly accepting these Federal Reserve notes, man. This so-called currency, man. Once that happens, man, then all that work you did would be for naught, man. Everything you gained and earned will be worthless. All the money in your bank account, all that paper in your mattress, man. And they'll tell you, hey, if you still want to be able to spend and earn, you could take the C hit, man. And this is the times that we're in, man. This is the ultimate goal of the wicked, man. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right? That no man might buy or sell. This is why it's going to be extremely tempting in that day, because if you're not able to buy or sell food, man, if you're not able to buy and sell, how are you going to be able to support a family, man? How are you going to be able to feed yourself if you can't buy or sell? Or if you can't work and receive an income because the new currency is digitized and the wallet is in your hand, right? And it's literally in your hand. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, man. And that word mark, when you go into it in the Greek, man, it's charagma. And the charagma, it's a stamp, an imprinted mark. You know, that mark, man. of a mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, cattle, man. Thing carved sculpture, graven work, idolatrous images. Yeah, it's idolatrous because you're choosing. Basically, you're choosing another god, man. But there are no other gods, man. There's only one power, man. Yahweh, and there's only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, who He sent to deliver us. But even Yahweh Shai worships Yahweh, man, and we worship Yahweh Shai. But this is the ultimate plan of Esau Edom, man. If we go, let me go to real quick the book of Second Esdras, chapter 6. Second Esdras 6, verse 9, verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? So Esau is going to be running the world at the end, man. But so Esau is the one, funding and spearheading this fourth industrial revolution, just like he was funding the original industrial revolution. And this is the ultimate goal of Esau Edom, man. The microchip implant that lets you pay with your hand. And this is straight from BBC News, man. And even people in the world are saying it, man. The classical Greek word charagma, translated as mark of the beast in Revelation 13 and 16, can also mean any mark engraved, imprinted, or branded, stamped money, document, or coin. The mark of the beast is interpreted differently across the four main views of Christian eschatology. Right? Yes, and even among Israelite camps, man, people are getting it wrong and saying it's other things, man. Yeah, some people saying it's sin. Some people saying it's sleeping on white women, things of that nature, man. But that can't be, because then that would mean everybody has received the mark if it was sin, man. If it was following false religions, that means everybody would already have it or had the mark. But once you got the mark, you're already doomed, man. You can't just get them, receive the mark, and take it out. So anybody that has the mark is already doomed, man. And there are some people walking the earth right now who are already implanted and have been chipped, right? So for you to say it's anything else, you either sold out or you're being a bug out, man. Because even people in the world will tell you, hey, I don't know for sure, but it most likely will be the mark. We even had a guy who was scoffing come across the highways and byways at the camp, who was heavy into Christianity, and he said we don't know what the mark is, but the first thing that came out of his mouth is it could be the chip, meaning that has it's a possibility in his mind. But you got Israelite camps out there that tell you that it's definitely not the chip, which is going off because when the chip comes out, what's gonna happen? When the chip is mandated, I should say, what's gonna happen? There are gonna be Israelites out there in their mind saying this can't be it, so I can take it. It's not the mark of the beast, and they're gonna be eased and comforted in the mind and be willing to take it. But if you tell them the truth and say, hey, don't take it straight up, don't take it. It's wicked. It is no MOTB, man. Then their conscience may guide them to a different path. But again, as the scripture says, the blind lead the blind, and both shall fall into the ditch. So maybe not, But then again, I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And I want to give peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say shalom and abad babal.